Morning world, Jimmy Trev here. Another beautiful day up here in paradise, and thoughts go down to everyone down south who copped the cyclone, but up here we didn't get anything. No rain, no wind, no absolutely nothing. So to everyone down south of Queensland, to everyone down south here in Queensland and into top end of northern New South Wales, I hope everyone's safe and well and not too much damage has happened. So, but anyway, roll the intro.
Hi, Hippie Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Righto, worlds, back to building a model. So I've decided to go on this custom Cadillac Lowrider. Now, this is certainly not a model I'd normally pick for myself, even though I did. I was over to Gander last year and I went to the Gander shop to try and buy some paint and couldn't find any of the paint I needed. I bought one silver that turned out to be rather rubbish. So I felt like I had to get something. So anyway, yeah, I picked up this custom Lowrider as a model to build. Now, it's supposed to be purple. Now, I never do my colours right. I've just gone through all my rattle cans in the shed. I had no purple. I don't really have any white, but it might work. And this thing's like 3 tones. So you've got a white roof, purple main body and silver at the bottom, which means masking and stuff when painting. I really don't know how this one's going to go, but I'm looking forward to getting into it. So, no purple paint, no rattle can paint here in town anywhere that's purple, so I've just dug out 2 colours in the shed that are completely non-matching and non-compatible, and I'm going to use them anyway because that's just what I do. So, let's see what we've got in the box. So, we've got some glass, a little bit of chrome. I'm not taking any of these out of the plastics yet until I absolutely need them. We've got the body. So I'll paint them with rattle can paint with what I've got outside, but I'm going to have to, I've got to mask off the body in 2 sections, because I was going to have a white roof, silver bottom trim, and whatever colour I find in the shed to paint the main body. Got some more chromey bits there, even got a chrome front end cross member, that'll be interesting to put in. We've got some bottom bits, some what looks like engine parts and dash and firewall parts all in that container. There's quite a few parts here actually. Interior parts, door trims and everything like that. Like I said, I don't know how I'm going to go painting all these with the paints I've got. They're not very good. That's where I'll be starting on engine parts. So I'll be painting these up first and getting into that and putting them together as first part of the model. And I may go out and just spray the body down as well. This is what I love. Gold. We've got some gold parts. I don't think I've ever seen gold parts in a model before. Wheels, tyres, axles, no, wheels and tyres. So, sorry, tyres there. Getting ahead of myself. Axles and screws. Now, not very often you get a steel axle and screws in one of these type of models. Now, it's a Revell model, so they're normally pretty good. Some inner connections for the, put the tyres on the rims, and some of them are looking pretty out of round already. Some decals. I don't know how I go getting the decals on. Lately my decals have been absolute crap. And then of course we've got the instruction sheet. So let's have a look here. They give me a part list. So basically it's got about 80, so this model's got about 88 separate parts to putting this kit together. So I'm looking forward to getting this one started. Not much happening for the next couple of days. There's supposed to be rain coming up from down south from the cyclone, which means I reckon there's about 10 to 20 mil coming up in the next day or so. So there's no point getting out on the road and going anywhere or anything like that. So I thought with weather closing the next couple of days, we might not get the cyclone, but we might get the aftermath of quite a few inches of downpour of rain. So I might as well just kick back and get into building this model. So anyway, well, I'll get back to you a bit later when I've got a little bit more, well, when I've actually got something done. So right, I'll get back to you later. Right, well, it's a few hours later. I've got some paint done outside on interior and the body of the car, and I've just been here painting a few of the parts, getting ready. I've decided I'm going to have a gold engine, being a, what do they call them? What do they bloody call these things? Because it's going to be a Lowrider, it's going to be as fancy as fuck, so it's going to have a gold motor. I've painted the exhaust, a bit of the sump, a bit more of the motor. and a few more motor pieces. It's been pretty slow going, so I'm just in the process of putting the motor together right now and getting them parts done and then moving on. So just plodding away. I just had a phone call from my best mate Bernie down in Victoria, in Hepburn Springs, who I bought the boat off, and been on the phone to her for about an hour, so that slowed things up as well. So anyway, well, got the parts I needed for the first stage painted, getting into it, and now I'm doing some assembly, and I'll get back to you a bit later. Righto, well, so it's a little bit later. So I've got the engine in, bit of the underneath done. That's all going pretty easily, all went pretty good, no dramas there. That's just going to sit there and dry for a while. I'm up to doing an interesting part right now, is getting these wheels sorted out. And these are the worst white walls I've ever had to do, and I'll show you what I'm about to do and why. And you might have put up with a bit of cursing and swearing, because these are not easy at all. So let me just get organised first. I've lost my rims, so these are the rims. I'll see if I can get that. These were incredibly awkward, like you've got no idea. So I'll get these both out first, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I don't normally show putting parts together, I normally just show the completed bits, but I'm going to do these ones because these, like I said, are the worst white walls I've ever had to do in my life. So there's the tyres. I'm going to put a light on down here so you might be able to get a better view. Right. So in the tyres, they've got a groove. The white walls are like these rubber band things. I don't know what you can see, these rubber band things that I've got to trim up. That turned out not too bad. The other ones I had to do twice because I left tags behind. That's not too bad. I'll put that one over there. Make sure I put the rim on the right way round through the tyre, which I didn't do the first time on the first one. That's why you got to watch look at your instructions now. This is where the fun really starts. And I've got to do this under a magnifying glass, so bear with me. Which is absolutely filthy. Have I got a rag? I've got a piece of paper. This is a bit of a clean, as much as I can. So, to get this white wall in, I found out I had to use a toothpick. And this is such a pain in the ass. So, firstly, I've got to get that started in the groove, and I've got to trim that up a little bit. There is just the tiniest bit of tag there, and if I don't take that tiny bit of tag off, it won't go into that rubber groove. Got it. So now I've got to start it off in the groove and try and work my way around here. I can tell you, it's not an easy job, this one. Because being a rubber band, it just wants to slip out and also wants to twist in there. Alright, let's see how we go with you. So I've got to work my way around and stretch it as I go and try and get it in the groove, and it's just tyres coming out already. I might try and use my tweezers actually, where they sort of worked best last time. The thing is to try and not have the rubber twist on the way around. Come on, get it. You've really got to stretch this rubber right out into the groove, and I hope it stays there. Oh, that one's split right where I've done the cut. Holy shit, I've got it. I got it. That was not easy. Alright, one to go. I might as well do this one while I'm here as well. Man, I'm working under a magnifying glass here. Oh. I mean, whose idea was to make this? I had to put a white wall on a rubber tyre. This is crazy. Get this tag out of the way. Just a little bit of a tag there. If I don't take this little tag off, it won't go into the groove. There, I've got it. Alright. Right, let's put the rim on with the, I don't know if you can see, there's a groove in that tyre. I'll put the rim on. The toothpick seems to do the better job than all of them. Get out of the way. So, but I don't know whose idea it was to set up rubber rings, this white wall tyres this way. And I can tell you, it's a pain in the butt. Because as you go around, it just wants to keep coming out again. And I said you've got to make sure you don't twist the rubber on the way in. And it's sliding around underneath me like a pain in the proverbial butt. Oh, nope, this ain't working. Start again. Right, you fucking. The tyre's coming off the ring, which doesn't help. I tried putting it in with the tyre not on the ring, and the tyre just deformed itself all over the place. So it needs to be on the rim to get into the groove, and it's not working yet again. There's a raised bit underneath there that's raised, so as I'm pushing down on it, it's unfortunately pushing the rim or the tyre off the rim. So now we start again. And if you're frustrated watching it, you should be the one trying to do it and see how frustrating it really is, because it is. It's a prick of a job. Because as I'm going round, it just keeps coming off the other side. Like, oh, seriously? This one's been a real fucking bitch of a job. I said, if you think it's frustrating watching, you want to be one here trying to do it. No. Why Revell decided to make a white wall this way, I have no idea, because it is the worst fucking idea ever. Oh God. Look. Fucking tyre keeps coming off the fucking rim. I wonder if I can do it up there so I've got a bit more, so I'm not pulling it off the rim. Right, let's try that again. And I've got to roll the rubber over. Oh, nearly there. Holy shit. I got it. Fuck me. I can't believe I actually got it. So now we put the little goldy bits in. Turn that off. Holy shit. Cut these little goldy bits out. I used a stronger glue. I'm fucking out. I'm so much almost out of glue. Which sucks because I can't really get any. I'm going straight. Alright, so I'll push that all the way in without losing my tyre. There we go. Push that all the way down. Then I've got these little gold wings, which I also have to cut out under the magnifying glass so I can actually see where to trim it without breaking it. Holy smokes. Bit of glue. Now the fun part. I actually need the tweezers to get this in here. The same thing without breaking it. Oop. Well, I said, if you're frustrated watching, if you're frustrated watching what I'm doing, you should try being the one that you're doing it. Rightio, got that one in, one to go. I'll tell you what, it's humid as hell here. There's a storm definitely brewing up outside. We may get some rain later tonight. It'd be nice if we did, I suppose. I don't think we're going to get any of the wind that comes with the cyclone. And I looked on the bomb site before and they're absolutely coughing somewhat of a flogging down south of here around Sin City and either further into New South Wales. And my sister Bindi, she's in Nambucca Heads, and I think they've actually had to evacuate Nambucca Heads too, so I give that a little bit of a file off those lumpy bits. It should slide in the hole a lot better, which it actually does. I should have done it the first time. Oh, and one more wingding, which I've got. Oh, jeez, that was lucky. I spilt my glue the other day and lost 3/4 of a bottle of bloody glue, which was really fucking annoying because, like I said, I can't get more glue at the moment. So I'll just have to get by what I've got, using it very sparingly. Oh, that one's bastard to kick. There we go. There we go. Get these tweezers. In the hole. Got him. Rightio, that's the wheels done. Holy shit, that was not an easy job, and I had to do it mostly under the magnifying glass. So whoever idea was to make rubber rings for putting on white wall tyres, thank you very much. And that was a complete and utter pain in the ass. So rightio, where am I up to now? Well, now it's telling me to put the front wheels on the car, but I'll wait and do that later. Now we're up to interior stuff. So I got all my stuff outside painting, so I'm going to put all my interior together, and I've got stickers to put on the seats, or decals to put on the seats, decal to put on the dash. So I've got some decals and stuff to put on. So anyway, that'll be stage 5, 6, stages 5 and 6 to do next. So I'm rolling along pretty good. So far the kit's going together really well. I'm actually, even though that was as frustrating as it was, I'm actually really enjoying this, and I'm really enjoying the channel chat. And I'm really enjoying the challenge they're putting to me. So, righty, well, I'll get back to you later. I'll get back to you later when I've got a bit more done. Later, bye. Morning, world. It's the next day. It's pretty dark out there. Before the cyclone going on, we haven't had a drop, not a bit of wind, nothing. And right at the moment, the scanner's going absolutely mental. Harvey Bay has just been smashed. I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning, and that scanner has been running non-stop, hot as hot. And my mate Bruce Stewart's been also posting videos of the downpours over in Harvey Bay. So look, I hope everyone's okay, even like down south and everything. But here we haven't had one drop of rain. It's dead still outside, and just you know, less than an hour away from here. It is just bucking down. They got hammered, yeah, it's night and day between the two places. So anyway, back to the model. So radio. I'm going to give a bit more light. So got the interior done. Front firewalls on. Boot speakers done. So yeah, I went for a pretty crazy colour. I went for lime green interior. Went for the, I don't know if I showed you this earlier, I can't remember. I didn't have any purple, so I went for hot pink and white. So I've got the glass to put into the body pretty soon. Then I'll be lifting the interior up into the body and mounting it onto the rest of the car. So anyway, model's going really, really well. I'm enjoying this build. A couple more funky colours painted, radiator, shroud, and the radiator's been painted. Few more little bits and pieces that will be going on a little bit later. Lime green diff, and a few lime green bits are going on the outside. So anyway, Wells, I'm going to get back and putting this together. I'll probably have this together later today. The build is just going really good. It's it's probably one of the better kits I've done in such a long time. Like I said, it's not normally the model I would build, like body shape and everything, but as far as a Revell kit, this is probably one of the better ones. The only fun I had so far was trying to get those O-rings into the tyres to make the white wall, but other than that, the rest of the kit has just been it's been a pleasure to build, and I've really enjoyed it. So, alright, Wells, I'll get back to you a bit later when I've got some more done. Righto, well, so it's later in the day. It's finally getting a bit of rain here. Poor old Harvey Bay copped the flogging, as I was saying earlier. Well, now it's our turn to get, but I don't think we're going to get it as bad. So, anyway, the custom Cadillac Lowrider is done. Now, there are a few blemishes in there. It always happens to me towards the end, especially when I'm putting stickers and stuff on and my fingers get whatever, so there's quite a few blemishes, but overall, look, it was a pretty good kit and I'm not too disappointed. So I've got the light on under here so I can see a bit more, because the light in here is terrible. So there's the underneath. So there's the underneath of it. That's come up pretty good, actually. So I'm going to get some light in there, so I'll take you off. And hopefully it doesn't get too scratchy. When I'm handling the camera, it gets really noisy. So, under the light. So there's down inside the engine bay. There's down inside the cab. There's down inside the boot with the ghetto blasters. And there she is, pretty much on the stand. So, and there's the front right there. So look, overall not too bad. Like I said, towards the end, a little bit of blemishes. The car was supposed to be purple, but I didn't have any purple. I couldn't even buy any purple. I couldn't even find any purple, so I decided to go with hot pink instead, with a lime green interior and trim. But overall, I think it was a pretty good model. So that is the Cadillac, that is the custom Cadillac Lowrider by Revell. I actually think it's quite a good kit. I'm happy with it. Like I said, at the end of the day, I got a few blemishes in there, but that's just how I do things. The stickers were a little bit dodgy to get off on a couple of the spots, so, and that's with the boot and everything closed. So look, overall, I think this is a good kit. If you're starting out on models, this would probably be a good starter kit. It's fairly straightforward. The pieces go together pretty well. You've got to do a little bit of filing on a few areas just to get things to fit a little bit better. Like if you paint, you've got to just round out the holes. I just use my sharp knife and just round out the holes so things going a lot better. But look, overall, I'm pretty happy with the kit. I'm not too bad with the outcome. It's not overly fantastic, but at the end of the day, that's how I build models. That's how all my models pretty much end up. So overall, not too bad. Still a bit rusty at it. And the next one, of course, to get into is the one that scares the shit out of me, is the Dex blown Monaro. This one really scares the shit out of me. This one has got so many pieces. It even comes with tools and screws and all sorts of stuff, and there's just endless parts in this box. Right, I don't know how many parts are in this box, but there's got to be close to 100 or more parts for this model, and this one scares the shit out of me. But anyway, that might, well, it's the only one. It's the only model I've got left on the shelf, so I guess if I'm going to start another model, it'll have to be this one, because it's the only one left on the shelf. And I'm getting back into my modelling. Like I said, still blemishes and things that I'm doing, but overall, I think the Lowrider actually turned out not too bad. I'm not overly disappointed with it. I'm not 100% happy with it, but at the end of the day, as far as the quality of my building goes, I think I've done a pretty good job. Well, I think I've done an okay job. I won't say a pretty good job. I think I've done an okay job. So anyway, worlds, that's the custom Cadillac Lowrider Revell model kit done. I'll catch you on the next one. So stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.